Spring break! This isn't sunscreen, it's toothpaste. Kinda burns. So a lot of you collegiates out there are on spring break on or around this time, so I thought I'd do a spring break video, give you some tips on how you can maximize your spring break experience. Trust me, I would know. I've been on over one spring break. Actually, that's not true. I've been on one spring break. I'm not really a lifeguard. Spring break is that magical time of year when college kids forget the rules of society and check their dignity at the airports as they travel to destinations like Daytona and Cancun and Canada and space. Wherever it is that you guys are celebrating spring break this year, I've got some tips for you. Tip number 1, cut the sleeves off your shirt. I feel like that's the most obvious one, really. Don't wear sleeveless shirts. I think I was misleading with that one. Don't wear sleeveless shirts. So, tip number 1 is not wear sleeveless t-shirts. It's don't wear sleeveless t-shirts. Sunscreen seems like a pretty obvious one, but don't be a douchebag. Wear sunscreen. I prefer SPF 1000. So one of the things I always like to do is give each spring break a particular nickname. My go-to thing is picking arbitrary years. For instance, I will call it Spring Break 1998, or shortened form Spring Break 98. Woo! It's always good to add the woo afterwards because that just gives it that extra oomph that I think a spring break really needs. Work on your woo. Woo! This is my spring break dance. I call it the standing worm. The other thing I like to do is make a themed playlist. Going back to the example of choosing a year, all the popular songs from 1998, like you would have Chumbawamba in there, you'd have Pretty Flat for a White Guy, Savage Garden, Truly Madly Deeply, always a hit with the ladies, Getting Jiggy with It, This Kiss by Faith Hill, a big spring break song. I think Creed was popular back then, so Natalie Imbruglia, I can never remember if the G is silent. That Alanis Morissette song where she's naked on the subway platform and just thanking everyone. That Aerosmith song from the movie that was always one of the last songs played at the homecoming dances in high school. That Celine Dion song that was in that movie that was always one of the last songs played at your homecoming dances in high school. You will wake up with bruises and no idea how you got them. If you're traveling with others, staying in a hotel room and whatnot, find a place to stash your personal items, like your keys, your wallet, your cell phone, your deodorant. If there's a mini fridge, I always go that route. It's just common sense. How to wrap this up? Oh, another tip, wrap it up. You know what I mean. One piece of advice that I think I would place a little bit above all others is go out and buy yourself some decent swimming attire. I mean, splurge a little. This is spring break, man. This is spring break 1998 or whatever you choose for your nickname. If you're a guy, I suggest something maybe like this. Let it just stew a bit. Spring breakers, have fun, party for me. I might see you down there. I might come hang out. I have always wanted to be that creepy dude that shows up, 5 years after graduating college and just hanging out with all the college kids, Hey, spring break 98, woo! If you see a guy saying that, it's definitely me. So pound it. I'm helping you out here. I really am. I'm helping you. Always. I'm constantly helping you. I feel like I deserve an award. I probably deserve an award for something.